Hi, this is Rob Collier, Wellspring Hypnosis, in another episode of Mind Matters. One of the things we always discuss when someone comes in to see me is the meaning of emotions. First of all, why do we have them? Why do we have emotions? Happy, sad, angry, overwhelmed, frustrated. What purpose do they serve? We have emotions for the same reason that we have the dials in the instruments on our car. Gas gauge, pressure gauge, oil gauge, heat, battery charging. Imagine what would happen if you're in a strange country, rented a car, and the gauges were in different places and they had different names. You take it out to the countryside, suddenly 1, 2, 3, poof, the car stops going. Whoa, here you are, strange country, countryside, car's not going. How would you feel? Well, you get outside, you lift up the hood, looks like there's oil in the right place, looks like there's windshield wiper fluid, you kick the tires, it's still not working. Whoa, now you're feeling even worse. Then someone comes along, pulls over and says, hey, can I help you? They take a look inside the car, go, oh, it's out of gas. You see this gauge right here, that's the gas gauge. It's out of gas. It's really simple. Let's look in the back of the car. A lot of times these rental cars have a spare amount of gas. Sure enough, you go in, more gas, pour it into the gas tank, boom, the car's running again. You see, the problem is, if you can't read the gauge, you don't know what to do. For instance, people come in and they tell me they're feeling angry. And I ask them, what's anger? When does someone feel angry? Well, imagine going to the movies, waiting in line, and you're all waiting patiently. Somebody comes up, steps in front of the line. How do people feel? Well, maybe not you. Maybe you just kind of squish it down. But maybe some of the people feel angry. Maybe someone would say something. Hey, well, I've been waiting here. That's not fair. Get out of there. Whoa. You see, the feeling of anger is the perception of being treated unfairly. What's the solution? Get out of there. Go to the back of the line. Wow, the person turns around and says, gosh, I'm sorry. I was just in a daze. Didn't see everybody there. Gets out, goes to the back of the line. Now how do people feel? What happens? The anger goes away. You see, the feeling of anger, a perception of being treated unfairly, is being resolved by making it fair. The person got the back of the line and the anger goes away. Something else occurred. What's the opposite of anger? Guilt. The perception that we've treated somebody else unfairly. What's the solution? Make it fair. You see, the person apologized, said, geez, I'm sorry, and then went to the back of the line. Made it fair. So now we understand guilt, we understand anger. What's sadness? Think of a time when you've been sad in your life. Sadness is loss. Feeling of loss of something or someone of importance. What do you do to fill that feeling called sadness? Frustration. Frustration is not getting sufficient benefit from our efforts. The Greek god Sisyphus was destined to have to roll a large boulder up a hill, almost getting to the top, and then begins to roll back down again. Frustration. Overwhelmed. People feel overwhelmed when they feel that they've got too much on their plate, unable to do it all well enough. What's the solution to overwhelmed? What do you say to your child when it says, geez, I've got so much to do, I don't know what to do? You help the child prioritize. What's the first thing that needs to get done? You see, you first have to identify the emotion, because when you do that, It's a light going off. And when you understand what that light or what that gauge needs or wants, then you're able to move to solution. We have emotions in order to let us know how well our car is having its needs, wants, and desires fulfilled. This is Rob. Bye now.